In one of the most dramatic military operations in recent history, India's defense forces intercepted over 600 hostile drones in a single night. This wasn't science fiction. This was real, and it happened along India's most sensitive borders. What makes this even more remarkable is the technology behind it, most of it developed entirely within India. Modern warfare has been transformed by cheap commercial drones. A basic drone capable of carrying explosives costs as little as $4,000. Terror groups and hostile nations have been using swarms of these low-cost drones to overwhelm traditional air defense systems. India recognized this threat early and began building a multi-layered counter-drone ecosystem. Here is the game changer. While a hostile drone costs $4,000, India's indigenous counter-drone systems can neutralize one for just $3. DRDO and Indian defense startups developed electronic jamming systems, directed energy weapons, and AI-powered detection networks that can identify and disable drones within seconds. This cost asymmetry gives India a massive strategic advantage. India's anti-drone shield operates across 6 distinct layers. First, early warning radar systems detect incoming threats at long range. Second, AI algorithms classify whether it is a bird, commercial drone, or hostile UAV. Third, electronic warfare systems jam the drone communication link. Fourth, GPS spoofing redirects the drone off course. Fifth, directed energy lasers physically destroy high-priority targets. And sixth, kinetic interceptors serve as the last line of defense. India's counter-drone success is powered by a thriving defense startup ecosystem. Over 500 startups are now working in India's defense sector, many of them focused on drone and counter-drone technologies. Companies like Zen Technologies, Bharat Electronics Limited, and dozens of smaller firms are building everything from microradars to AI-powered threat detection systems. This is Make in India at its most strategic. India's defense exports have grown by 39% year-over-year. Countries across Southeast Asia, the Middle East, and Africa are now buying Indian counter-drone systems. What was once a purely defensive capability is becoming a major export opportunity. India is no longer just defending itself. It is becoming a global supplier of advanced military technology. India's counter-drone and defense technology ecosystem is now valued at over 40,000 crore rupees. With continued investment in AI, directed energy weapons, and autonomous systems, India is positioning itself as a global leader in asymmetric warfare technology. The message is clear. India's skies are protected, and the world is taking notice.